I'm Avril. Today's class is going to be a swift, powerful flow. Um, it's just going to be sweat out the tension, basically. So, no matter where you are in the world, like everyone dealing with the virus and everything, there's just a lot of pressure and a lot of tension and a lot of discord and everything. So, and even if, especially if you're in the States right now, which is where I am, with the elections coming up and everything, it's just constant tension and stress. So, depending on how you relieve your stress, sweating it out is a really good way to do it. So, that's what we're going to do today. So, if you want, you can have a block for class. We're going to do half moon. That's going to be the only thing that you might possibly need a block for. But it's your practice. Like like to use it in different poses. So if you do have one, maybe just have it near the top of your mat. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. You can use a book. Probably won't need one. And then let's just go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off just taking some cat cows. So starting off in tabletop position. So wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Claw into your mat. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And then exhale, draw the belly in towards the spine and drop your head. Inhaling to your cow. And exhaling to your cat. So starting to find the rhythm with your breath, keep going, moving through your cat and cows. So inhaling to come forward and expand, and exhaling to contract and press back, arching your back into your cat pose. Let's flip our palms, fingertips towards the knees, and just keep going through those cat cows, just stretching into the forearms, into the wrists. Class is going to have a lot of strengthening in it. If you have the ability, maybe turn up the heat. Help you to get even more sweaty. So let's just press back into child's pose just for a breath or two. So knees can be wide, big toes touch, your knees can be together. You can walk the hands out and melt the forehead down to your mat. Maybe you shift a little side to side to just open into your hips a little bit. If you have any pain in your low back, bring your knees a little closer together. That can help. And then let's just set an intention for class here. Whatever you want it to be, however you want to feel afterwards. Sealing it in with that ujjayi breath, so deep inhales through the nose and exhaling through the nose, letting something go. It's that idea of when you inhale, you're bringing something fresh and new into your body, and when you exhale, you're letting go of something that you don't need, that you're holding on to, something that doesn't serve you. Okay, so let's come back up to that tabletop position. Walk the hands out in front of you and come to your first downward facing dog. So lift the hips up nice and high. Straight away, let's start to pedal it out. Elbow creases towards the front of the room, finding length in our down dog so you can bend your knees to lift that tailbone a little higher. You can drop the heels over to one side and then the other. So take this little bit of time just to warm up in your body a little bit. Relax the head and neck. And then let's find stillness. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, lift your hands, step or hop to the front of your mats. Halfway lift together. Exhale, bow. Inhale, press to rise all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Anjali Mudra at the heart. Bow the chin to the chest for a moment. Okay, and then let's get started. So anything that you need to skip. Anywhere that you want to add on, please do. Be mindful, careful of your shoulders, careful of your wrists. Okay, so soft knees, let's reach up. Inhale. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame your feet, step back to high plank. Gaze forward, shift onto your toes, lower all the way onto your belly. Hug those elbows into your side body. Flatten the feet, press the feet into the mat. 3 baby cobras. Inhale, lift up, lift the hands. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands come to the mat underneath the shoulders. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look to your hands, make your way forward. Halfway lift together. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach all the way up, extended mountain, take up space. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift. Frame the feet, step back, high plank. Shift forward, lower halfway down for your chaturanga or all the way to your belly. Up dog or cobra. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look to your hands, step or hop to the front of your mats. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, fingertips swim all the way down, forward fold. Halfway. Exhale, frame the feet, high plank. Lower down, inhale to your cobra or up dog. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. One more, Sunny, building heat. Lift the heels, bend the knees, make your way to the front of your mats. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Press into your feet, extended mountain, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, drop the head. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, frame your feet. Remember, you can always skip one. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. So inhale together and then exhale, side out, let it go through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the heels, look to your hands, make your way forward. Halfway lift together. Exhale, bow. Inhale, let's reach all the way up, extended mountain. This time bend at the elbows, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame the feet, step your right foot back, low lunge left side. Draw your left hip crease back, front knee over front ankle. Inhale, reach up, sink into your hips. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Tuck your right toes under, hands come in front of your left foot, standing split. Kick that right leg up. All of that right leg comes towards that mat. So squaring that hip. Bend into your left knee with control, drop your right foot back. Keep your hands on your mat till you're steady and then press up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Open up, tall twist to your left. Tall twist to your left. Sorry, I always get this confused. Keep breathing, reaching the hands away from each other. Drop the right hand down to the mat. Left hand comes up for your easy twist. Reach up and out of those left fingers. And then we're going to get really, really strong in that right hand. Claw into your mat. Get nice and light in your back left heel. And then step it back. Coming into our side lunge, side plank, sorry. Press up and out of your right hand. Lift your right hip away from your mat. Gaze down to your mat. Left hand follows. Shift through. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, make your way to the front of your mats. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge right side. Draw the right hip crease back, sink into your hips. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Tuck your left toes under, hands come to the mat, standing split. Left leg lifts up. Soft bend in that right knee. Then bend into it a little more, drop that left leg back. Set up your crescent lunge before you sweep up. Inhale. Tall twist to your left, got it this time. Draw the shoulder blades together. Try and keep your torso stacked over your pelvis. And then left hand comes down, right hand comes high. Reach it up. Press up and out of your left hand. Stack your feet, side plank. Press up and out of that left hand. Reach that right hand high. Find extension. Draw your gaze down, right hand follows. Shift through your vinyasa. Inhale to your back bend. Lift those hips high, downward dog. So 2 breaths here. Inhale together. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Lift the heels, bend the knees, make your way to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, chair pose. Sink low, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, frame the feet, step it back, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So right leg is going to lift, three-legged dog, bend the knees, stack the hip. So press into your left heel, lift your right knee as high as you can, squeeze your glutes. Press into both hands evenly. And then let's straighten and square that right leg. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Inhale, kick it back up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, up. This time, step it through, crescent lunge. Ball joint of your back foot, feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, reach up. Front knee over front ankle. Okay. You can bring your hands back, palms face open by your sides. And then we're going to bring that left knee in towards your chest. So inhale, left knee comes in, hands can come to prayer. Exhale, step it back, find your crescent lunge, hands can come back. Inhale in. Exhale back, use your core, a lot of balance work here. Inhale in. Exhale back. Inhale in. Exhale back, hold this time, sweep the arms up. Crescent lunge. Start to draw your chest forward, get light in your back foot, airplane pose. Hands can come to prayer by your sides. Try and keep your hips square. Breathing. And then let's start to straighten our torso, come to Tadasana, mountain pose. Left leg to meet the right. Shake it out a little bit if you need to. And then inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame the feet, flow back through your version of vinyasa. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So left leg lifts, bend the knees, stack the hip. Same as we did on the other side, squeeze your glutes. Come back to that three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Inhale, kick it up. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick it up. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick it up. And then step it through, crescent lunge. Set it up, so set your feet up first. Find your balance. Inhale, reach up. Shoulders away from the ears. Hands are going to come back behind us, palms face down. So we're bringing that right knee in towards our chest this time. So on an inhale, right knee comes in. Hold, lift it. Exhale, drop it back. Hands come back. Inhale, hands in, knee in. Exhale, drop it back. Inhale in. Exhale back. One more. Inhale in. Exhale back. This time sweep the arms up. Inhale. Draw the chest forward. Get light in your back foot. Airplane pose. Gazes down or slightly forward. Lengthen the neck. Torso comes straight. Right leg comes down. Tadasana, front of our mats. Shake it out a little bit if you need to. And then soft knees, reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chair pose. Caught you off guard. So feet together, hip distance, gaze down, make sure you can see your toes. Knees are parallel. Weights mostly in the heels. You can lengthen your tailbone a little bit. And then hands are going to come for prayer. We're going to sink as low as we can. You can use your hands if you need to. And we're going to come into Navasana. So you can grab behind your thighs if you want to. You can have your palms face open. Whatever you need here. So you can stay here, or if you want, you can bring your hands behind you to do high to low boats. I'm going to keep my hands up. So we're going to inhale just where we are. And then exhale, come to our low boat. Keep your gaze up, not crunching in the neck. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, last one. Exhale, lower. And this time lower all the way down. Take a full body stretch, should feel really good. And then the knees are going to come into the chest, one at a time. Rock a little side to side. And then let's grab behind our thighs. You're going to start to rock and roll forward and back so we can come to stand. So let's take at least 2. So get your momentum. And then all the way up. Reach up, extend and mountain. Exhale, hands come down through prayer for a moment. Catch your breath, recenter. Then soft knees, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa or come straight to downward facing dog. Inhale to your back bend, press into your feet. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. So from here, right leg's gonna lift, just like we did the last time. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Can stay here or get nice and light in your right fingertips. And we're gonna flip our dog. So drop that right leg onto the earth, spin your chest open towards the ceiling. Don't eat your necklace. And we're gonna lift up and out of our hips and drop that right hand over our head. Breathing. Okay, let's bring the gaze back down to your mat. We're gonna pivot on the back foot and step that right foot forward. So crescent lunge with the feet, keep the left hand down and open up into an easy twist. Reach that right hand up. Exhale, we're gonna open up warrior 2. Pivot the back foot to 90 degrees. Reach to either side of the room. Front heel's in line with that back arch. Sinking front knee over front ankle. Always tracking towards the second and third toe. Flip your palms, reverse your warrior. Right hand up and over. Create space. And then exhale to your triangle pose. So shift the hips back, reach forward as far as you can before you start to bring that right hand down to your shin, wherever it lands. Open that left shoulder back. You can bring your gaze up if that feels okay. Press into the outside edge of your back foot. So from here we're coming into half moon. So if you want to use a block, you can. But otherwise, I'm just going to start to bend into my front knee. Right hand's going to come in front of that right foot. And then lift that left leg up. Stack the left hip over the right. Breathe, reach that left hand high. Keep breathing. And then gaze comes down, drop that left foot to meet the right, chair pose in front of your mats. Sinking low, only for a breath. Press into your feet, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come down through prayer. And then soft knees, reach back up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Step back to your high plank. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward dog. Left leg lifts, bend the knees, stack the hip. Stay here or flip your dog. Drop that left foot over. Open the chest towards the sky. Press the hips a little higher. Bring your gaze back down to the mat. Pivot on that back foot. Step that left foot all the way around. Right hand stays down. Left hand reaches high for a twist. Got it. Just like we did the other side, pivot that back foot to 90 degrees. Open up to your warrior 2. Hair's crazy. Flip your palms, reverse your warrior. Left hand up and over. Exhale to your triangle pose. Bring the gaze down. Left hand comes into the front of that left foot and float that right leg up, coming into a half moon. Maybe use a block under your left hand. Try and lift that right pinky toe a little higher. Ooh. Gaze down, drop that right foot to meet the left, chair pose, front of your mats. Press up and out, reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Just going to take one more flow. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, frame the feet, step back. Flow all the way back to your downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, up and back, downward dog. So let's take a wide variety of downward facing dog. So bring your feet to the outside edges of your mat. Hands come to the outside edges of your mat. And just hang out in this for a sec. See how it feels, dropping your head and neck. And then slowly let's transition into our wide side plank. So shoulders are over the wrists. We're broadening the upper back body. We're not dumping into our hands. And let's do the left side first. So we're going to come into side plank left side. Stack both feet. Press up and out of your left hand. Reach that right hand up. Forearm plank right side. Right forearm comes down. Shift the feet over. Lift that left hand up this time. Try and keep that right waist away from the mat. Gaze down to your mat. Forearm plank, full forearm plank. Both elbows down. Try and bring the crown of the head forward. Tailbone back. Press into your heels. Draw the belly in. Keep breathing, gaze down. Drop the hips down. Open your chest, Sphinx pose. You can walk the elbows out a little bit more if you need less of a back bend right now. Just catch your breath. Forehead comes to the mat. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Press back to that nice wide downward facing dog. From here, slide forward into our high plank. Really pressing up and out, building strength. Right hand stays down, left hand lifts. Let's come into side plank, right side. Reach that left hand up. Exhale, left forearm comes down. Side plank, forearm, left side. Reach that right hand up. I find forearm plank so hard. Bring the gaze down, drop that right hand down. Forearm plank, press the heels back, crown of the head forward. This one doesn't feel quite so bad. Press up and out of your forearms. Drop the hips. Sphinx pose. Press into the tops of your feet. Draw your chest through your shoulders. Try and press into your pubic bone here. And lengthen that tailbone towards the heels. You can gaze over your right shoulder. Back through center. Over your left. Back through center. And then let's just walk the hands out to either side and bring one cheek down to the mat. Whichever is more comfortable for you. It's windshield wiper the legs, so bend the knees. Rock the shins from side to side. Slowing it down a little bit. Hands come under the shoulders. We're just going to press up through our tabletop and come straight to cat pose. So arch the back just as you need to. Press the mat away. And just stay here a little longer than we're used to. So at least another breath or two. And then drop the belly, inhale, look up for your cow. Last time, exhale to your cat. Come back through to tabletop. And then we're just going to sit down on our butts. Bring our legs nice and long. Move any muscle away from the sit bone that you need to. Flex the feet. And let's just sit in staff pose for a moment. So hands are going to come by our sides, pressing the palms into the mat, drawing the belly in, drawing the shoulders back. This can actually be a challenging enough pose just as it is. It is a core strengthener, full body strengthener. So inhale, let's reach up where we are. And then exhale, forward fold, length before depth, so come forward first. You can bend your knees here, especially if you have any low back problems. Just trying to find a little bit of a stretch in the hamstrings. And then let's roll back up slowly and gently. And you might need to shift forward a little bit in your mat. But we're going to use our core to come all the way down onto our back. So point the feet. This is too much on your low back. You can bring your elbows down. Nice and slow. Till you come all the way down. Take a full body stretch. Reach those hands up and over. And then we're just going to take 2 more poses. Really, really, really slowing it down here. Letting go of effort. So bring that right knee up. Bring the sole of the left foot down to your mat, and we're going to take a supine pigeon. So that right ankle crosses over that left knee. Press that right knee open. Maybe that's enough, or maybe thread the needle and grab behind that left thigh. Keeping that right foot flexed. Relaxing into the head and neck. Very little effort in the arms here. If you feel like you're really struggling to grab a hold of behind your thigh, maybe you just leave that left sole of the foot on the ground. Okay. Let's drop the left sole of the foot back down. Cross that right thigh over the left. Bring the hips slightly to the right. And we're going to take a supine twist. So drop the knees over to the left. Open the arms up to a T. If you don't want to cross your legs, you can just stack your knees. No worries. Trying to ground your right shoulder. Collarbones pointing towards the sky if possible. Allowing the breath to get deeper and longer. Come back through center. Left ankle is going to come over that right knee. Open it up. Ooh, sides nice and tight. So flex that left foot. Maybe stay here. Maybe thread the needle. And you can find any soft, easy movements that feels good for you here. Maybe you rock your head and neck as well. It can feel really good. Drop the sole of that right foot down to your mat. Cross the left thigh over the right. Bunk the hips to the left. And then we're going to drop our legs over to the right. Remember, you don't have to take the twist if it's too much. Go as deep as feels right for you, for your low back, for your shoulder. Notice where you feel the pose. Good indication as to where you're holding your tension. And then using your core, let's come back through center, unwind. Legs are going to come to the outside edges of the mat. We're just going to windshield wiper the legs side to side, straightening them as we do until finally they come all the way down our mat, ending nice and long for Shavasana. Take up as much space as you want. Tuck your shoulder blades under your heart space. You can bow your chin slightly to lengthen your neck. If it doesn't feel good on your low back, you can bring the soles of your feet down to your mat. That can feel really nice actually. Another nice one is to bring soles of the feet to the outside edges of the mat and let your knees fall in. So wherever you are, let go of any control that you might still have over your breath. Scan your body, noticing if you're still holding any tension. And just trying to let that ease away as your body grows heavier and heavier, and you sink deeper and deeper into your mat. Take these last few moments to integrate the practice into your body. can stay here as long as you want, or just start to reawaken. So start to invite small movements back into your body. You can wiggle your fingers and toes, rock your head and neck. I like to take a full body stretch to re-energize. And then moving into a fetal position on one side or the other, just for a moment. Before we press up, coming to easy seat, Sukhasana. So you can keep your eyes closed, bowing your chin to your chest, sitting up nice and tall. And just take a moment to notice any shifts in your body that might have occurred. Shifts that occurred in your breath, maybe in your heart and in your mind. And then let's embrace that and keep that nice feeling of peace, of accomplishment, gratitude for your body, and just let it seep into the whole rest of your day. You did great, well done. You can bat the eyelids open. We're going to bring our hands to prayer, Anjali Mudra at the heart. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I hope you feel a bit better and have a great rest of your day. We bow and say Namaste. If you like today's practice, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think in the comments, or maybe if you have any requests or anything, that would be awesome to know. I hope we all get through this week together in these hard times that we're going through. So have a great rest of your day and enjoy. Bye.